from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network.
Number 7.
Jonathan Villar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. For Villar, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Hit in the air to left. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole and right. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Buster Posey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw goes over to third. And now the tag from Longoria, and they got him at third base. Stepping up to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bruce has room in foul territory, but that's off the top of the home dugout, out of reach.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Sorry, that's a ball.
And he misses there, 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
The center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cruz is in pursuit. 1 out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the third base line. But this is foul for the first strike. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, VR, 2 gone. In is Christian Yelich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ryan Zimmerman stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rafael Unoa. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
That misses 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Settling in now, Chris Denorfia.
Designated hitter, Chris Denorfia.
Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And that's in there for strike one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2. Now the double steal is on here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Longoria will take the turn and head for second now. And Longoria will keep going. He's headed for third. And he'll make it to third with a triple to the third baseman, but the throw is wild. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And here's ball 4, so that'll put runners at the corners here with nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Villar going back, and it's off the green monster. Benintendi is on his way home, and he will score as well. And can you believe it? They've gone in front by a run. Here's Rougned Odor now.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. In is the catcher, Jonathan
Batting
Lucroy.
eighth, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Way out in front. Runner at second here with one man out. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Batting ninth,
So first and third with
baseman,
one away. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. VR is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Throw won't get him. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
center fielder,
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Pulled toward right center field. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Marte.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Third base
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Miguel Cabrera. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. At third, Longoria. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Xander Bogaerts.
Swing and a little blooper to center. VR moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 1-0. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. The second for one. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play.
The third baseman,
So bases
3,
are empty here with 2 gone.
Longoria.
And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Fouled straight back. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Back up the middle. Noah up the middle. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Right fielder, Nelson
First
Cruz.
offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Big swing and a miss at the changeup of ball.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Zimmerman. He singled his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Rafael Unoa, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the belt, the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Number 16.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. VR is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Hanley Ramirez. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. To short. Marte gloves it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. VR is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Chris Denorfia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The designated hitter, Chris.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Benintendi is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready for another shot now.
7.
Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The batter,
and that'll
4.
bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Jonathan
now the pitch.
Lucroy.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Zimmerman going back on it, and it bangs off the monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Jay Bruce comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And Noah scoops it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. A hit in 2 tries so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Yelich.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ready with the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Buster Posey now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch. Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria.
Leading
1
off for
for
the Red
2
Sox.
with a triple so
Third
far in this
baseman,
one.
Evan Longoria.
On the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, a leadoff single. Now batting, Andrew
fielder number
Benintendi.
16,
He's 0 for 1 thus
Andrew
far.
Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Ramirez.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Cruz racing back in to score, the runner from third. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rougned Odor is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality.
Inside and low, 2-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Riding in once again, Jay Bruce. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. Chris Russin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Chris Russin.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. 8 runs and even 10 hits. And no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. Chopped foul wide of first.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And another foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Cruz. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Zimmerman. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogaerts at short for a base hit. Throw into second. but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Ready once again, Rafael Unoa. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Soft liner to the left side. But there to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number 1.
The batter, number 15.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Denorfia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Center fielder number 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an
left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zimmerman moves over. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Chris Young will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Designated hitter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Miguel Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. In time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Here's Buster Posey now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nelson Cruz. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This one skied out toward right. On the move is Young. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Posey's got it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. In now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layup.
He'll try again. 1-2. And this is cut on and missed by Ellsbury as he becomes out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground out to short. Marte has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Young is there, 2 down. So stepping in, Rafael Lenoir. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that's in there, base hit. Now at the plate, Chris Denorfia.
Number 15, designated hitter, Chris Denorfia.
He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a little tapper. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Villar, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Jonathan Lucroy. He's our top player of the game.
10 runs.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. The Red Sox and Rockies, thank you.